does it have to do with ramen? Keith, what does it being the worst star seed in the world have to do with ramen? Hear me out. You're eating ramen. You got the noodles. It's delicious. You got the smells. You got your boiled egg, you got your pork shoulder or your veggie, whatever's your boat. You got some tasty beers on tap. You got your ramen lo-fi playlist going in the background. You're with friends. You got the camaraderie. All your soul is satisfied. Your emotional connections are satisfied. Your physical body is satisfied, and you, in your little starseed soul, understands that this is the pinnacle. This is happiness. This is the pinnacle of experience. As far as satisfying the soul, which is the most important thing. This is what the starseed understands. This goes into my Syrians. My Syrians feel things. And they're on number one on the list because the Syrian understands more than other seeds that they are not of this earth, which means they experience all the classic, typical isolation things, anxiety and depression, and all the other bad things that one feels from isolation. This is from the squad, from the sphere I'm in. Like the Syrians are the ones who are like, this place sucks. This is not my home, among some other ones. But that in that category, that class, that's them. That's them. Number two, what's the second one? My reptilians. I'm sorry, you guys, but everyone hates the reptilians, and that's why reptilians made number two. I'm just kidding. Yo, so the reptilians are this. They get a bad rap because everyone thinks that they're trying to take over the world. They might be, who knows? Anywho, they're the ones who they don't have the access to the emotional state like most other people do. Other seeds do. You know, they out Monsters Inc. In Monsters Inc., they scare people, and of course, it's the reptile dude, the reptile shapeshifter. That's the evil one trying to steal the energy from the kids. Well, but then what happens? They learn that laughter is actually more energy, but the point stands. They're consuming human emotion for energy. So our Syrians and our reptilians, that both have very strong contrasts to the human soul. Our Syrians love to daydream, but they're also highly intelligent and highly advanced. So when they daydream, it's daydreaming to create, not daydreaming to pass the time, which your average human does, just to pass time. But they're daydreaming because they understand that mind is all, and that. But it's an innate understanding. It's a intuitive understanding that it's not. They're not like daydreaming because, oh, this is how the mind works. This is how creation works. No, they do it because they do it. It's just part of their DNA. They're fired up and they go. So much so that it makes them feel alienated. You see what I did there? Alienated against the rest of the masses. Same with the reptilians. Reptilians feel alienated because they don't have the emotional capacity that your average person does. They have other superpowers, but that's not one of them. Now, the third is my Arcturian squad. The Arcturians are, I'm an Arcturian. The Arcturians are highly intellectually developed, are strong leaders, very high in the healing modalities. We're gangsters. But they have a understanding of natural law that surpasses almost any other race. These guys are stupid ahead. These guys are more ahead of other starseed races than some starseed races that are here are further along than Earth. Does that make sense? They're crazy far ahead. They understand now. They understand how the mechanics of vibration. They understand the mechanics of the holographic universe. They understand not only the truth but the mechanics and how they unfold, and it comes very naturally to them. So their problem, why it's so difficult for the Arcturian on planet Earth, is because they're thinking about their head isn't trying to solve very basic things. Because why put your energy into very simple things? Even though they're not simple, because obviously if they were simple, they would be done. For example, Earthlings think there's something as a water shortage, which is ridiculous. There's more water on this planet than on like 1,000 planets put together. We don't have a water shortage. We don't have a resource shortage. We have an abundance of pretty much everything we could ever need on this planet. People worry about deforestation. It takes all of 5 minutes to plant a tree well. There's 7 billion people on this planet. That means in 5 minutes, there could be 7 billion trees planted. Everyone complaining about carbon? Anyone planting trees? Anybody? Or is everyone complaining about carbon instead of doing something about it? This is one of my favorite phrases is, do not curse the darkness when you could simply light a match. Don't complain about humans doing bad things for the environment, but plant a tree. It's as simple as that. And imagine this, that those 7 billion trees planted in 5 minutes. Imagine if everyone was like, you know what? I'm going to do it big. I'm feeling extra generous today. I think I'll plant 2 trees. I'll take all of 10 minutes to plant. Now imagine 7 billion people doing that times 2. That's 14 billion trees planted in 10 minutes. Of course, there's people, the elderly and the newborns, who can't plant their own trees, but hey, then somewhere in the middle, somewhere in the gap, people plant through. But the point is, we can fix problems in the blink of an eye. All the starseeds understand that, but no one understands that more than the Arcturian. That the majority of problems that persist on the planet that we currently perceive ourselves to be in are silly problems. And so we feel alienated, and that, why am I here on this planet that still has their training wheels on? Like, I'm over here trying to teach people how to levitate with their mind, and these guys can't even figure out that if they want a better planet, they just have to plant trees. Like, what am I doing here? Why am I on this planet again? I'm teaching university classes, and these guys haven't even finished grade school yet? What in God's name am I doing here? That's the Arcturian struggle, unfortunately. Why are we here? I'm not sure. What are we? Can we go home yet? No, I'm just kidding. Anywho, those are my three. And to varying degree, let me know if you guys have associations with other starseeds. You like that plug right there for comments? Let me know if you guys have any other associations that you'd like to add in the comment section that you think are noteworthy, or this wasn't really a dive into the specs of each civilization. There's plenty of videos for that. I just thought, well, it might be interesting, entertaining, enlightening to at least what would the worst starseed be to find yourself on planet Earth. You got the Syrians, who know that they're not Earthlings more than anyone, who innately feel that they are just a part of something much bigger than this, and then go crazy because they can't get back to it. And then you have the reptilians, who just want to eat everyone's soul, and then and so no one likes them. I'm just kidding, you guys. And then you have the Arcturians, who are just like, why am I here? I wasn't scheduled to be on Earth for at least another 6,000 years. Why am I here right now? Did the coordinates get messed up? But I would love to hear your guys' take on it. This was, I don't want to say silly, because I was trying to be a little silly, but you guys know what I mean. Anywho. I want to make a video on my own Arcturian starseed story, which is a beautiful story. Let me know in the comments if you would like to hear that one, or if you'd like, or not. I want to know. I want some feedback. I'm doing some extra production thing on my videos because I've been having a lot of fun with it, and I want to know what videos are worthwhile making. So if that's one you would like to see, we can get that bad boy up in 2 shakes of a lamb's tail, kind of, maybe 4 shakes of a lamb's tail, at least anywhere from 4 to 7 shakes of a lamb's tail. But I'll see you guys soon. Okay. All right. Bye.